I want to run through a few things that shame speaks to you when you get stuck in a shame bubble. Here they are. Not good enough. Unclean. A mess. Dirty. Unacceptable. Pathetic. This is one of mine. I'm the worst. And you know something? I'll just throw this in. This one's just for free. Sometimes shame can be worse. We automatically think shame is worse when you do a bad thing. The badder the thing, the worse the shame is. And that can be the case. But you know, sometimes the more basic the failure, the bigger the shame is. Because it's like, what an idiot. Couldn't even get that one right. A loser. Unforgivable. Now, if this is the bubble that the shame-filled person ends up in, it ought to be no surprise to any of us that we just go, no, we just don't want to have anyone close to that. Who would want anyone close to that? It's a really tough spot to be. So what do we do when someone moves close like God is with his line of questioning? Well, it's obvious what you do. You set up a diversion. I recently watched Saving Private Ryan with my sons, a couple of my sons, a few weeks ago. Kind of a coming of age. It's this small band of soldiers that are on this rescue mission to rescue this American soldier kind of behind enemy lines. And they're often coming up against the opposition, and they're more powerful than them. And so just the classic strategy is set up a diversion so that we can have these people go and do what we really want to do to actually win this battle. And this is one of the functions for the person struggling with shame. It's what happens with us. Often we get angry, and it's a diversion. We get angry to divert attention, to scare people away. And it says, go away. Go away from me. It says, not so close. It says, back off. And if all of that doesn't work, it's the age-old parent tactic. And it's like, look at that over there. It's a distraction. It's about turning someone's face away. And you can see that in Genesis 3, can't you? That Adam's going, don't look at me, look at her. What's driving it? Fear's driving it. Fear's driving it. The fear of being known. The fear of being caught out. This is the fear. The fear that someone would see you for who you truly are and reject you. But anger does something else for us too in the midst of feeling shame. It flips the vulnerability and weakness associated with shame and makes you feel powerful, right? It kind of makes you feel strong because you can take this assertive position. You can be a little godlike, lowercase g. It makes you feel like you're getting some kind of honour and other people are kind of fearing you. You've kind of flipped the fear on them. And some of you probably have done this, and it can be a little intoxicating sometimes, right? Because you go, oh, this is way better than being in a weak place. You know, what goes on for Adam and Eve in that moment, and what often goes on for us, is something I like to call the ambivalence of shame. You know, on the right-hand side of that diagram there, you can see that at the core of who every single person is, we want to be known deeply. Absolutely. I've done counselling, pastoring for years. I've never met someone who doesn't want to be known. But there's a problem, right? Because the person that we all are is pretty ordinary sometimes. And so what's at work at the same time as us wanting to be known is the fear of being known, right? And the reason why this is such a battle for us is because there's one thing worse than not being known. And that's being known and being rejected. That's worse. And so one of the things that we do is we end up switching down toward the left-hand end of that struggle, and we end up just protecting ourselves. And if we're honest, we end up living a life where we're perennially disappointed. It's below what God would have for us. It's below what we want in the core of our hearts, but it's just too risky to come out and talk to people about who we are, even to talk to God about it.